What up, world? What up? My name is Tone, and I'm just here to give you an introduction to who I am and what I'm doing at this point. Of course, you may see the oxygen cannula on me. So this is basically a result of COVID-19. In case you don't know, I had caught COVID August 6th. I was hospitalized for 3 months. Left the hospital October 26th, and I've been home since, working and rebuilding. And since then, I've become what I guess call research. I've been asked by doctors, therapists, and surgeons to use my story, to be that guy that helps out. And in that journey, I've had a few people tell me not to don't hide your gifts, you know. And sometimes uh, it takes a different type of mental to really think of it that way and see it that way. And that's exactly what it is. I've also had family members tell me, this is part of your story now. So use it. So if I could use my story to help anybody, um, that's what I'm gonna do. So my goal is to even help one person. If I help one person off the knowledge of these videos, off of, documenting my journey and what I'm going through, then goal accomplished for me. So that's what I'm gonna be doing here, man. I suggest that you subscribe if you got family members, anybody that's just going through COVID-19, which is what we call long COVID, is what I hear the terminology that's being used now. So long COVID is basically the longer term COVID, lingering more than usual, sticking around for months. I'm seeing people now, meeting people now that are up to almost a year before they start to get some sense of normalcy back in their life. So it's a struggle. So my story, once I caught it, my COVID pneumonia did pretty good damage to my lungs. I'm currently on the lung transplant list now, but it's not 100% that I will need it, but it is on the back burner in case I'm unable to recover fully on my own. So that's basically where I'm at. So I'm gonna take you guys on that journey with me, and we'll talk about it. I mean, I have some things that are gonna be pretty graphic. I got some things that'll be pretty straightforward. I want to be straightforward and honest. About my situation and what happened. There's a lot of things that I seen in the hospital that people probably wouldn't believe. So I'm gonna discuss those things, but just to give an introduction, like I said, on why I'm doing what I'm doing, just becoming a focal point of research with some of my doctors here in Houston downtown, Methodist, so and some other doctors from outside entities as well. So with that being said, man, I just want to do that and also speak on the importance of a support system. Having a really good support system. Nobody knows that they're going to go through COVID. Nobody just has that on their schedule. But having a support system, because I know a lot of people don't. A lot of people, live single or, by themselves or, in your own bubble. We all do it. It's cool. So in living in that bubble, just make sure you have somebody on hand that you can rely on, because even if you don't get long COVID where you're down for months, like myself, or 2 weeks could be all it takes, you know what I mean, for to put somebody in a jam who's a single parent, or who's you know maybe a couple kids, in the house and yourself. So if you go down as the provider, that's tough. That's tough. So just the importance of the support system is something I really want to stress before getting into anything else, because I know mine, and the support system that I had was freaking awesome, incredible, and still is. And that's my wife, daughter, sister, brothers, aunts, uncles, and even from a distance. People can still be a support system from a distance. I don't want to get that twisted, but those who are close to you will be the most important, because you will, in case of COVID, short term, down a week or whatever, you will need somebody. You know, um, being asymptomatic, that's different. Of course, you may not have the same symptoms, but I'm just stressing the importance of a support system for those who are going through it. And especially long COVID or long term. So that's a big thing that I want to discuss, especially if you're going into the hospital, because there's no visitors, man. They're not allowing you to have visitors, so you're going to need some help, somewhere along the line. Another important thing I want to discuss is the importance of knowing that this disease is still new. Um, I talked to plenty of doctors, in these last 6 months, and they're still learning. So you have to really be careful on going to doctors for everything, because they don't have all the answers yet. They don't. They just don't. It is what it is. They're learning as we go along. This thing is still new. I know it's been around for 2 years, but it's still new. Still new. Still fresh. So just keep that in mind. You know what I mean? So there is some level of research that will need to be done by you as well, yourself, and learning your body. You know, learning your body is another big thing. So learning that you know when something doesn't feel right, but you also have to use your own judgment. So I definitely want to just touch on that to give people a reminder, to let them know, hey, this thing is still new. COVID is still new. They're still learning. Of course, like I said, I'm being part of the research as we speak. So that's something, to definitely just keep an open mind to, because your life can be changed unexpectedly. Um, so in my case, things that I've never expected to, have these, things happen, oxygen and, being limited, being in the hospital, for 3 months. None of that was planned. So just be aware, and it's going to take a strong mental, because you have to be strong mentally when someone tells you, because I was told multiple times in the hospital that they've done everything that they could do, and that was over. It was over for me. They told me that I needed to start recording videos for my family to remember me by. So they pretty much wrote me off. But that's a story that I want to continue to tell in the next video. But at this moment, I'll leave it here. I just wanted to give a brief introduction on why it is that I'm doing, what I'm doing, which is trying to help out any individual that I can. So in return, help me help others by, sharing this video, liking it, sending it to somebody who may, need to follow somebody like myself, because I'm gonna be here mentally, for mental well-being. I'm gonna be here for informational purposes. I'm not one of the guys who likes to hide the information. If I have the information, I'll get it. If you are in tune with the channel, then send me messages. If it's something you need to know, if I can find the answer, I'll find the answer. So that's pretty much what it is. So with that being said, I want to say thanks. Like, subscribe, check out the channel, and you see more videos up very, very soon. Peace.